Hello and welcome, people of the internet, to Skateboard Night. Nights on a Skateboard. Who would have thunk it? So this is a roguelike where basically we're going to be changing lanes, defeating enemies, leveling up, and overall just clearing our kingdom. If you want to check out the game for yourself, a demo is available on Steam. A link will, of course, be down below in the description, but stick around. Check out the game, and then go check out for yourself. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. The demo itself, so I've done a little run here, just kind of understand what's going on with the game. There is no real tutorial of sense. The music you're hearing is just copyright-free music because there is no music in the game. I don't know what the deal is with demos released today, but they don't like music. This is the second demo I've played today that doesn't have any background music, which is kind of odd. And there's also no setting controls at all. If you go in the menu and check settings, the only thing you can do is select what like control setting you want. Like, do you want keyboard? Do you want are you on Steam Deck? Are you on IO? Like, it's very minimal in terms of defense. So I think that this is a very early demo. So when we level up, we get a couple different upgrades we can select from here. So the orange is kind of just like character upgrades. Green are going to be these fairies that give kind of bonus increases. I'm going to take the fairy of speed here. There's also is it blue that increases? There's another one that basically I think there's four. Pink I know is magic attacks, and then there's a blue one. I forgot what the blue is, but we'll take a look at that later. They all show up at the bottom of your screen, and they're going to kind of separate themselves. So all your green upgrades stay together, all your pink upgrades, and so on, all stick together. So basically we have 3 lanes here. Just got to go up and down, defeat the enemies. There we go. Some magical ice spikes. Let's go ahead and take that attack here. Along the way, we're going to be collecting these coins and level up crystals. Coins are going to be used every so often. There's going to be a shop that pops up. Let's go ahead and take attack power up. That we can use our coins to buy some health, buy some level ups, and that's pretty much it. So basically, we're just going to be going. You can see there we do have a kind of wave map up at the top of the screen. And you can see that there's a present there. There's like a princess basically that comes, throws us a gift. And then other than that, we got to make our way to the boss to clear the level. I'm going to head and take Magic Fireball, get another spell. But other than that, that's kind of the gameplay loop. It's a very simple gameplay loop. You know, it kind of reminds me, before I looked into the developers and the game itself, I was thinking to myself, you know what this game reminds me of? And not in terms of, obviously in terms of style, because Night on a Skateboard is a thing all by itself. Here I'm going to just take attack range. So here's the blue level ups, which are kind of just like an additional stat level up. I think orange is mostly like damage based, right? So you have like your crit rate, crit damage. You have your attack power, and then you have like your supplemental stats like attack range, evasion range. You have attack speed, that kind of stuff. For blue. When I first played this game, I really thought, and maybe it's just on my mind because we recently played Feed the Deep, which was also by the guy who created this game, but was Jetpack Joyride, because Jetpack Joyride was a game that was on the surface, like mechanically quite simplistic. You know, it was a lot about just collect coins, defeat a couple enemies. Oh, don't run into her, you'll take damage. Get some upgrades along the way to make your run a little bit easier, but it was really a game that, because it was a mobile game, you know, it was intended for quick entertainment, but simplistic entertainment, right? Simplistic mechanically. Let's take the /speed. I want to be able to attack a little bit faster. It was all about like mechanical simplicity, right? Because if you're out and about playing a mobile game, you didn't want to be having something that took, you know, a whole lot of concentration, or that it was going to be a real big pain if all of a sudden you need to, you know, maybe you're on the bus, maybe you need to jump off the bus. You know, you don't want to have to like put a pause. Like if you're playing World of Warcraft on the bus, you don't want to be like, oh man, I'm in the middle of a dungeon, now I need to get off the bus and I'm kind of screw everything that's going on here. I'm going to take /penetrate so that way we can hit some more enemies. And so that was kind of the ideal back then. Let's hope. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna take a little bit of damage doing that. And so that's what it kind of reminded me of. So I did look into the developers. They only have one other game that I was able to find that did come out back in 2019. And this game is slated to come out on iOS and Android, so it kind of makes sense. I wasn't that surprised to see that this game was also going to be coming out on mobile platform, and I would assume Switch as well, because Switch is one of the control examples you can select here in the settings. All right, now we got a big porker here. We're going to take him out. He's got his little slam attack, and then he's going to charge. He's going to come up to the other lane right here. Unfortunately, we did miss him, but our fireball is able to take him out. There we go, and down he goes. Now, in terms of, leveling up, and of course, we're going to get a bunch of experience and coins here. Once we get to level 20, apparently there is a class change system, so that'll be interesting to check out. Let's go ahead and go for Magic Refresh. We get a little bit of extra healing here as a percentage of our magic power, so I'll take a little bit of passive healing. And now we get our items. So we get this little chick here with a very strange sound effect. If you want to know what these things are, you can click the little question mark. And it sounds like she doesn't know what it is either. So let's go ahead and take... We have a level up, we have a big heal, little heal. I'm just going to take the level up here. And I think here I'm going to take the Fairy of Magnetism. From what I remember, there were only 3 fairies. There might be a 4th. But yeah, so now we're going to go to the next location. The game is 100% controllable from keyboard. All I've been using is WASD and spacebar, and V, I guess. V is the other control. So I'm curious to see how this map works, because, yeah, so the last time I played as well, there's, like, no save system, so if you leave the game, you have to start completely over. The last run did also brought me up here, so I'm not sure how to, like, make our way through the map, because maybe just for the demo, it's a pre-planned route, but I was surprised that, like, these didn't unlock, and then I got to choose which one I wanted to go to. Maybe that will be the case in the full game, but for now, we're going to go to the Dam's Cave with the Dommy Mommy Spider Whip Girl here. Not exactly upset to go there by any means. And let's go ahead and take on these enemies. We got the little, like, Mario Kart stage indicator there. But other than that, we're just going to collect up. We're going to level up. Unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough to get that kill. We can't see how many monsters are left on the top right with the wave indicator. As far as I can tell, there's no penalty for not killing all the monsters, so I'm not exactly sure like what that is necessarily indicating. I think over Thunderbolt here, I'm actually going to take... Oh, wait, no, that's a level up. Okay, so I want to get the Thunderbolt first before I do another level up here. So, I don't know if it's just an indicator to say, like, hey, this is how many you missed on the level, maybe to better yourself for the next run. I'm not sure about that, because, like I said, there's no, like, penalty. You don't take, like, extra damage at the end of the run for not fully completing the level or something like that. Let's go for actually, I'm going to get the crit rate. I was going to get the slash speed, but I definitely want to get crit rate here towards the beginning. Now, the other thing you can do with your gold, because you don't necessarily want to spend it all, I do want to hold on to a bit of gold, is if you die, which, again, this is a very... Oh boy, that was a lot of damage I just took. This is also a very, like, early 2010s mobile game. I don't know why it's not even really a mobile game thing, but you can use your gold to basically revive yourself. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and get the Fairy of Rewards here. That'll give us our 3rd fairy. I just do remember that was back when I used to play a lot of mobile games, it was about that time. I was in junior and senior year of high school, and so me and my friends played a lot of those mobile games. That was very much a mechanic back then, was that you could spend some excess coin in order to revive yourself. And overall, the cost of that would go up, but it just gave you a chance to further, further keep your runs going. Playing games like, Temple Run, that game was sweet. Obviously Jetpack Joyride. What else we got here? Let's go crit rate up again, or we could go defense. Nah, we play offense to play defense. Let's get that crit rate up. And I like the ice attack because it's really the only attack I found so far that can also attack the aisles next to you rather than just the aisle that you're in. I think here I'm going to go... Oh, wait, I haven't got the fairy magic yet. Okay, there's fairy number 4. So let's take that. I mean, I want to be surrounded by all the fairies, so let's go ahead and get those leveled up here. Almost made our way to Dummy Mommy Spider Queen here. Got one more level after this. Okay, I was hoping we could take those out. Unfortunately, not the case. Let's keep going that crit rate. Nice. And we have plenty of gold, so in the off chance that we do die, we'll be ready to go for another time. But the simplistic mechanics are really what the developers are going for. One of the things that they put in there about the game on Steam. Let me think. Oh, yeah. So it says Skateboard Night is recommended when you're in the mood for if you're a little tired of playing games with lots of controls, but auto combat and idle games just aren't enough. So that's kind of the niche that they're going for, right? Very simplistic controls with a little bit more of a kind of bullet heaven upgrade system here. Oh, do we want to go magic? No, let's get our magic attack power up. That's also going to increase our healing while also increasing our magic damage. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. And we love, as blue magic players, we are into the 2-for-1s. And here we go, Dummy Mommy Spider. Let's go. So she is going to be summoning some insect buddies. She's also going to come up close to us and try and whip us, which, you know, we're not going to say no to, but unfortunately we're going to have to say no to in this case. She's also going to try and walk into us, which is no bueno. Yeah, so she's going to whip the ground here. In her phase 2, she's going to whip the ground a couple times in quick succession. Unfortunately, we're going to try and dodge that as much as possible and not actually take some ourselves. Here we go. Let's get rid of some of these enemies. Let's make our way in. Try and get her hit a couple times. Yeah, we did catch her with that. I think it was the lightning bolt, not the fireball that hit her. Oh, here she comes. Couple quick hits. I walk right into that one. It's okay, though. I think the knight kind of liked it a little bit. There we go. Spider down. Now we get to pick up all the goodies. Get to level 17. We could go for attack power. Yeah, let's go for attack power. We need some more damage. We need to be clearing out the aisle. So here I am definitely going to take a level up. Or level up. I'll take the heals. That sounds a little bit like an Italian plumber. And we'll go ahead and get a level up as well. Let's go for... we could go for crit damage. Maybe attack range. Oh, no, let's grab the crit damage. We don't have any crit damage yet. And we skate our way down to victory. I'm interested. The fact that it says stage 2-1. You would think there would be a 2-2, but apparently we're just going to 3-1. So I'm not exactly sure how that system is going to be expanded out, but clearly they're intending for something. Otherwise, I'm not sure why you just put 3-1. I guess the other alternative is that whoever made the game just didn't understand what 3-1 meant. I'm kind of hoping that's not the case, but I guess that is a possibility. There is a non-zero chance of that being the case. What do we want here? Evasion rate, attack range, or are you just want to increase Thunderbolt? I think we might want to just increase... Actually, let's get the attack range up. I think attack range is pretty good. All right, here, I've got 38 plants to take care of. Not surprising at all. Definitely want to get rid of the plants. Definitely not a veggie eater myself. However, if you do douse it in some kind of dressing, I will choke it down. Fireball? Fireball. Yeah, let's go fireball. Let's do it. Oh, here we go. We got to level 20. So now we get to see here. So it looks like we don't get to choose. Oh, Magic Warrior? Oh, that's a pretty cool design, actually. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we get to choose. This is the very first tutorial I have ever got in this game. So Little odd that tutorials have started to turn on now. But okay, I guess that's the case. Knight's class is determined by the skills. Oh, that's right. Okay, it does say that in the Steam description. So based on the skills you already have, so it looks like because we probably have more spells, we turn into a magic warrior. Interesting. Each class has unique, powerful skills, and there are changes to skills obtained through leveling up. In this demos, those features aren't implemented yet. Oh, so it's just a visual change. Please continue to enjoy. Oh, well, that's sad. Okay, well, I'm going to implement an interesting skill. Yeah, that's great, but I want to check it out now. Skills added to skill selection to be determined. Okay, so there's definitely going to be some stuff here to work with. Unfortunately, we don't get to really enjoy that in this version of the demo. But that's okay. We get a cool little pink knight. I mean, I suppose that's entertaining enough. Yeah, so it looks like that acquisition fairy is basically making it so that we can absorb experience and gold from other lanes as well. I was kind of wondering about that, how that it was actually going to work. So let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to level. Oh, we could just go for Fairy of Strength. Yeah, let's just grab Fairy of Strength. That's fine. Yeah, so you can see we actually have 5 spells right now, or 5 magic abilities. So I'm guessing there's probably 4. I'm guessing there's probably 4 different class changes that you can go to. 1 for every color is what I would assume to be the case. Maybe there's some if they're tied, but I doubt that's the case. Let's grab some defense now. We can afford to do that. We got enough power here. Okay, we got the princess incoming. Gonna give us a nice little present. Very nice. We go back up to full health. Unfortunately, we do have to kill the pigs. That's pretty sad, although I do enjoy my bacon. Maybe do I have a crit rate? 40% crit rate, man. This game is being very generous with the crit rate. I'm so used to the games that I've been playing recently. They're like, how much crit rate do you want? Well, we'll give you 1% crit rate. I'm like, yeah, that's not good enough. That's barely an upgrade. Sure, it takes me from 0 to 1, so it means that I actually have a chance to crit now, but it's like, come on, give me something a little bit better than that. Let's go ahead and go for, let's penetrate. Do we want to penetrate? Yeah, let's penetrate. We like the ability to penetrate. Gonna allow us to hit more things, and of course, more penetration power. Well, 25. Do we want more penetrate? I think I'm going to take the fairy speed here. Just get all the fairies. Oh, we got a big old line of enemies. These guys are going down. Take you down. Magnetism? Yeah, let's get the magnetism. I gotta get this up so I can collect more. I feel like I'm missing so much. Alright, boss time. What do we got here? We got Skeleton Guy, who's actually kind of buff. Hold up. What kind of regimen have you been doing, guy? Oh, you got a little bit of a bouncy bullet. Okay, okay, I see you. Ow. Okay, never mind. I don't see you. It's alright, I'll just use a fireball. I know that the shrooms don't like the... Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we dodged that. We dodged that. And now we got phase 2. What happens in phase 2? Ow, I just went into it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, you jumped into my fireball, so you know, tick for tack. There you go. Go down. Go down, mushroom. You ain't got nothing. All right. What's my girl got to say? Same stuff. All right, we'll take the level up. Which apparently it didn't level me up. I guess it's just experience. It's not actually a level up. Okay, we'll make our way down. And there we go. Thank you for playing. You have experienced the basic gameplay in this demo. The full version will feature stronger monsters, enhanced knights and skills, town development, companions for adventuring, weapons, rare items, and plenty of other enjoyable surprises. The game will take about another year to finish. Please wishlist on Steam and follow X in the meantime. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye. Well, so that is Skateboard Night, a very early look demo-wise, at least to get an understanding of the gameplay itself. It's hard to say, you know, what the game is going to turn into, because there were a lot of promises there at the end as far as what content was going to look like, and unfortunately, you know, we didn't get to look at any of them. So I almost feel like this demo might have come out a little bit early, because on its surface, I think the gameplay is actually pretty clean. You know, it might not be the deepest game in the world, but not every game has to be the deepest game in the world. Obviously, there are people out there who just want a kind of a roguelike that is a little bit more simplistic, easier to jump into, and is not something that you have to go and read the wiki and go to the Discord and understand the different builds and all this kind of stuff. Some people just want a little bit more straightforward gameplay experience, you know? And I think for those type of people, I think this game will likely scratch that itch. You know, it's something that you obviously have a lot of like a dopamine builders. Obviously, there is a ton of experience and coins to grab, which is obviously a big thing, and you level up fairly consistently. You know, you get the class change, so it'll be interesting to see like how they work that in. They also have the companion system, like they said. There's a town that you can build out, stronger enemies. The map system, again, obviously looking at this now, it's definitely pre-planned, so I'm assuming that you'll probably be able to pick your path once the full game comes out. But yeah, even like the fact that there's like basically like, let's just quickly take a look at the settings here. So we have English and then 2 languages, which I don't recognize. Here are your control options. And, oh, right, do you want full screen or window mode? That's it. There's no sound settings. I have these sounds turned way down on my end because they are very loud. As far as the demo goes, without any sound settings in the game. And so you guys won't have any trouble with that, right? I'm going to have that turned down in post for you guys. But yeah, you know, this to me feels almost just like an initial tech demo that you would bring to someone and be like, hey, are you interested in investing in this? As opposed to like, hey guys, get excited for the game, because it feels like there's a lot of features missing, right? So without having a full understanding of the game, it's for me, it's a little difficult to say as far as right now, you know, is the game going to be good or not? Because I feel like we have about 20% of a game here. So yeah, definitely, you know, you'll have to keep an eye out on see if there are see when some new updates come out. But for now, guys, that's Skateboard Night. Pretty straightforward game. Pretty hard to misinterpret what's going on here as far as gameplay goes. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you'd pick up? Is this something that you would only have like on your mobile devices and maybe, you know, play while you're out and about or waiting around for something? Or is this something that you would actually sit down and play over time? Obviously, it's hard to say, like I said, right, without those without the missing features right now. But yeah, I'm curious to see what you think at such an early demo. But guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you did enjoy the video, you like the content, would you kindly smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more roguelike action? But guys, I've been Ganyonz, and I'm all set for today. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.